Hey, what's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Immediately Mimi, where you get the gist. As it they do waiting, as it they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If snooze, you do well. You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me. How do you want to get the gist? Brewing from the cooking pot. Like, how do you want to get the gist as it is hot? My people, I am back again like I never left. So, because you know, after eviction, there is one thing in places that you would definitely be getting gist back to back. And that is how I want to be bringing the gist back to back to you guys, so that you'll be listening with your ears. But before I do, I just want to admire Alex. Like, Alex outfits tonight during the eviction was superb. In as much as she's not up for eviction, she actually did look neat. You know, one thing this housemate does, so most of them, if they are not up, they just dress shabbishly. They really do not care to look peng. But it was Alex. So far, it's Alex, Sissy, and Mercy. AK for me, whenever it comes to, eviction, they always look neat. I don't know, I might not mention some people, but I know some certain housemates, they would just not care because of they are not up. They will just dress anyhow. You get. So I'm giving it up to today Sunday. I'm giving it up for Alex and also Cece's outfit. They planned, I don't know if they planned this pinky thingy, but they look so sweet today. And I appreciate that they actually look lovely in as much as they are not up. And also, as usual, Mercy AK on her black, though I did not get a picture, right? But she was actually looking astonishing and she was looking so sweet, and she has been repping back to back. Every Sunday, Mercy AK, they give whatever it's supposed to give, so kudos to Alex Unusual and Cynthia Nwadiora. So guys, I would want us to see some of the reactions on Doyin leaving the house tonight before we enter the gist that is happening right now in the house. Coming from Doyin David, that's Doyin's handler. Dear Doyin, your eviction from Big Brother house is not because you are not loved. It's not because you are doing the wrong thing, and it's not because you deserve less. It is because you are one of the realest people in the world, and in the world of many fake personalities, people find the few real ones intimidating. Dear Doyin Solo David, we are all proud of you. Come home and experience real love from your lovers and lovely delight. We love you so much. I know the funny thing is this, she actually said something. She said she feels it's her mouth because Ebuka asked her, why do you think people misunderstand you so much? Why do you think people don't really, want to be your friend? The same thing happened last season and the same thing happened to you this season. She was like, Ebuka is like, now my mouth too. It's like, now my mouth no good at all. When she said that, I was just laughing. I was just laughing because she actually is she has strong opinion. She's quite opinionated, you understand? And people do not like such people like that. Anyways, let's see some reactions, okay? Coming from Cheesy. Cheesy was like, girl on fire, super proud of you. I'm very sure most people saw Doyi going. The reason why Doyi could go is because of Venita is in a ship, like she said. I think I accept that notion. Coming from Sakes, what a run. Well done, Doyin. We are proud of you. And then Bright Side say, it is what it is. Unto greater things, D. And the thing is this, the sweetest part of it all is by a top the chart. It shows that you're the finalist material. Like play, that girl don't make her way through to the finale. Like she did. If you ask me one husband that played the game in that house, I would say it's Ilebaye. Because nobody saw her coming. And the funny thing, when all of that was happening with Lebaye, I never saw it as a game. I saw it like, oh, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? It was later it occurred to me that, so this was really a game for this girl. Coming from Aisha de la Cruz, what an highlight. She looked good every minute of the day. Hair on fleek, makeup on fleek, outfit on fleek, glasses on fleek, sense. And sharp mouth. I will miss you, Doyin. Go and shine. I will miss her too. Like, I'm already missing her on my screen because Doyi, they always give us gist, they give us the latest, but it is what it is. This was Fina's reaction when Doyi said whatever she said to Venita. I didn't need to know what Venita did to Fina. It's like Venita really came for Fina during Fina's season. No, make una gist. I need to know. Anyways, Fina actually clapped for Doyi, said Doyi, and then Snow Money said she represent level up housemates well, Then Shadi said, if Fina did that house, can she win Venita? Now, I need to know, it's like Venita really come for Fina, and Fina, no, they take anything about Venita serious. Coming from Metro Niger, Doyi was right. Despite Adekunle not up, Venita is still in the bottom three. The week both of them will be up, Venita will go home. Guys, do you accept? Anyways, no need of asking if you accept this or not. We just have 3 weeks to go. Just 3 weeks to go. And then we would understand and know what's up. But if there is one thing I know that Venita do not have fans more than Adekunle. That one I'm very sure. Venita do not have fans more than Bad Boy Dex. Coming from Comrade Attitude, Doyin actually knew she would be evicted. She's been paranoid since Tuesday, and the reason why she wanted to say everything she said, her media rounds go choke. I am telling you, the way people are looking forward to Doyin's media rounds, all the housemates that has left so far from the first housemate princess to the last person, guys, they never look forward to their own like that. And just trust me, I'll be bringing the update as it hurts here. Coming from Oracle, war between Doyin versus Venita should be called war of the blunties, because these two ladies are too blunt, ego hard, I swear. Can't wait for it, honestly. But the thing is, Doyin is not in the house. If not, this week would have been so interesting between Venita and Doyin. Coming from Oracle, the part that would sting so much to Venita would be where Doyin said that she, which is Venita, owes her longevity on the show to Adekunle. And to be very honest, I think she is closer to the truth on this one. That's how me too, I feel she's saying the truth. Coming from Swedish Rats, don't evict Doyin, she is an asset to the show. But she has gone and we wish her well. And coming from Angel Lover, I guess Biggie didn't evict White Money because he had automatic nomination, I guess. Anyways, I think it was his voting that 22% that saved him. If not, if I still go. How I wish they didn't evict Doyin for that house. I want to see the drama that will ensue in that house tonight. Doyin give us content back to back. Make her no lie. In fact, they call Doyin TV Gold. That's how they put that name. Doyin TV Gold, Doing something like that. Sincerely, she actually did well in the show. I'm not gonna cap you nada. Coming from analysts, I have enjoyed this season and won't mind another All Stars next year. Is that the same thing for you too? Would you want another All Stars next year? Or you think, I beg, you don't like this All Stars? Because as for me, I think this All Stars is quite an interesting one. I really did enjoy it. Now, talking about the All Stars, after the eviction thingy, the drama that ensued. First off, let me start with that of Mercy, because Ebuka did ask Pere about the kiss between him and Mercy. And then Pere was like, I and Mercy are just friends, nothing more, nothing else, you understand? Now, Mercy is actually saying, oh, which one is they asking about this kiss, his. She now, Kosi, that's how Kosi got her own straight bullet. She was like, that girl that win BB Titan, she was kissing everybody in the house. She still win. You people should leave me. She still win. She even kissed somebody she called her brother, which is Tabang. I'm like, hey, Tabang, Kosi, they're on their own. No, Mercy don't carry her wahala come. And then Sisi was like, oh, that Tabang is so fresh. Tabang, you are cute. But Tabang, you're fresh. Sisi was just shouting Tabang's name. I'm very sure whenever Tabang is, or whether if he was watching, because they are watching this show, he will be sneezing, or you'll be blushing or whatever. So Mercy was that they should free her, that Kosi kissed a lot of people and she won, blah blah blah. And she was like, her team told her not to involve herself in anything with man, you understand? Sisi was like, no, her own team told her to even involve herself. So Mercy, her team said she should add boss chick, boss lady. I'm like, so that's how this team will just lecture these people on how to behave on this show. Mercy was like, I bet they should leave me. Which one is, I should know man or anything? You understand? Why wouldn't I kiss and all of that? So she was also saying something to Cross, I think it's you that would have taken care of me, but just that you are married. Nobody take care of me. White money wants love. White money wants love. And then Alex was like, but White Money slept on your bed. She was like, me, Ken, no, me, I don't want that narrative. He wanted to, but I told him to go to his bed. I don't want that narrative. I was so surprised him Mercy talk about White Money like that. Yes. It's not like she actually said something bad, but she's actually putting it in a bad light, like what the two of them actually had. She and White Money did together, and she's always talking about her man. I remember the last time White Money was even telling her that if he was the one that has someone outside, that he would start to in the house. So him talking about the person I think is her person, I don't find it funny anyways. But whatever it is, I think she's kind of in her feelings that hearing about kissing thingy again, and it's her. The first one was Kidwire, now Perry. I think the thing got to her, maybe most especially because the team actually told her to stay away from the men, from the men them. Okay. So after the later thingy and the Ebuka, the question, Venita stood up immediately, took the later that Angel wrote to Adekunle and tore everything, store everything and dispose it. So later she was just frowning, and then Angel and Soma went to be telling her to calm down, that Adekunle did not really want to tell her that time because of Adekunle do not, because she's up for eviction, she do not want her to feel a certain type of way and all of that. You just they tell her. They started singing that song again that Venita said it was highlight for her. Water full my eyes, but I'll hold you tight. After they finished talking, she later went to her local dress room to go and be, arranging her stuff. She's just so unhappy. Adekunle come confused. Adekunle is really confused because he doesn't even know what to do. He doesn't even know how to talk to Venita. He doesn't even know. He's now thinking, who will be this person? Who could be this person who will do this thing? Venita, on the other hand, not even fine and funny at all. Meanwhile, Sisi, the para, she just the para. She is not happy. You understand? She said that if Biggie would want to do the same thing they did, during 2018, that she's ready to leave this show right now. That she has been knocking on the door, that she doesn't know why they don't want to open the door, that she wants to talk to the production, and what she wants to talk about is not something she want to talk on her diary session. She don't want to say it publicly, because if you want to have a conversation with the production, it's going to be private. The camera will not be on them. You get? So Sisi was like, they should better open the door, let her air her mind, though, because if say they won't continue this narrative of last 2018, say she will leave this show, because she's not going to spoil her brand name for whatever. That how could they say that she wrote a letter to Adekunle? That Ebuka asked her and she said she did not write the letter. And Ebuka was not stretching it and was saying, because she said it was Doyin. Sisi said it was Doyin that might write it, because when she heard facade, because she said Doyin is good with English. And of course, we all know that babe can speak well, So she was like, when she heard facade, she was like, no, Doyin go write this thing. And of course, their season mate, as she was lamenting it to be Doyin, said, me, I don't like her. Because she's not sure. She said it's going to be Doyin. You understand? That's when she said it's going to be Doyin to Ebuka now said, but Doyin gave you an Alice today. But Adekunle saw this later like 2 or 3 days ago. She was like, what narrative is Ebuka painting? Ebuka is making it look like she was lying after saying that she was not the one. That she's very sure that the production, they've seen it that she was not the one, but the way they are making it, they want to look it like she was lying, that they have done this thing to her twice, 2 consecutive times with White Money and Perry or whatever she said. So she's really, really not happy. She just, they blab, they shout because of that. Meanwhile, Angel, at the other hand, took Soma to the corner because nobody knows that Angel did this except for Ilebaye. Because after she did that, she actually did tell Ilebaye that, see what I did. And Baye was like, Sisi na choco, Sisi won't play this prank on, and all of that. So now he now took Soma aside this night and was like, Soma, see what thing I do. Na me do, hey, I am the one that did it. So I don't know how to now confess and say, oh, I did this thing. Now Venita the para. Now Sisi, she was like, is Sisi looking at me? She's just kind of confused. Now Sisi too the para. So, I don't even know how I would tell them that, oh, this is what I did and this is why I did it. And I was merely joking. I don't know. She was just confused, saying a lot. Now the question is, will Angel finally tell Venita, or she's not going to tell her? Now, that is the drama we're looking upon. Would they find out in this house, or they will find out outside of the house? That is something we need to know as the show progresses. Meanwhile, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to come and just with you guys later. Bye for now, babies.